Whoa, Kenner had plans for more Bill and Ted toys they didn't release. Bogus! Let's take a look. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with a whole new video. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to take a look at the Kenner Bill and Ted action figure line. But we're not going to look at those released. We all know about them. Bill and Ted, George Carlin, Abraham Lincoln. We know about all that, although it would be fun to take a look at them also. Maybe we'll do a video on that soon. But I wanted to take a look at the unreleased stuff on this line. This was a fun Kenner line, but sadly, it only got a Series 1 release. But it looks like Kenner had big plans for it going into Series 2, and sadly, we didn't get the extra accessories, playsets, or the extra figure we were promised. Before we get into that, as always, want to support this channel, head over to patreon.com, links right up there, or in the description below, and support the channel. And if you want to support another channel, head over to thatjunkman.com and buy a cool t-shirt like this one right here. And if you're a fan of He-Man, or the Masters of the Universe, you might recognize these shirts. I'm not going to explain what these shirts are, but if you're a fan of the He-Man toys, I think you'll get it. Now let's talk Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I'm Bill S. Preston Esquire, and I'm Ted Theodore Logan in concert.
And I make them play.
Speaker connects to figures and most cassette players to make figures play music.
Now on drums, that bodacious barbarian Genghis Khan. Yeah, our new pal from old China. Excellent! Let's rock and roll.
Squeezing their legs gets them jamming.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Party on, dudes!
First up, let's talk about the Jam 2-pack. Now I know if you're thinking, Junkman, that was released. I had it. I bought it at Toy Liquidators. Well, it's true it was released, but in a small number. It was going to be a wide release, but the line was dying then, but Kenner already had these made and ready to go. So they sent them out mostly to discount stores, like Toy Liquidators. Big Lots. There was a Big Lots back then. Stores like that got the stock of these. So you mostly didn't see them at Walmart or Toys R Us. I think KB probably got a few also, but they didn't get much. So a lot of people don't know about this, so I thought I'd bring it up. It's a pack with 2 Bill and Ted action figures inside, one of Bill and one of Ted, and they're wearing tuxedos and shorts. They're wacky.
Excellent!
And they have a speaker that plugs into a cassette player, and you can squeeze their legs and hear music coming through the action figure. Again, this was released in small numbers, but I thought I'd throw it up there as an unreleased, just in case you didn't know about it. Now on the back of the Jam 2-pack, man, that's fun to say, were all the action figures you could get in the collection. But on this box set, there was one action figure shown here that was never released. And it would have been kind of cool to add to your collection, a Napoleon action figure. It came with a drum set, and looks like once you move his big, stupid Napoleon hat, it has a baseball cap turned backwards under it. At least that's what it looks like from this small photo. Again, this photo is taken from the back of the box, so it's hard to get a really good close-up detail of this action figure. A few years ago, the prototype of this action figure was seen on the television show Toy Hunters. As far as I know, the prototype is as far as the figure got. So there's only one out there. Now, there's one thing you need when you play Bill and Ted, and that's a car. But you need a car that jams. Right here we're looking at the Boom Truck with portable soundstage. That's right, it's like a bogus concert right on the back of a gnarly car. This was also photoed on the back of the 2-pack Jam Session box, but was never released. This would have been a kind of little neat item, although I can't remember for sure if this car was seen in the movie. If it was, I don't believe it was in the first movie, and I can't remember much about the second. But action figures need a home and a place to play. They need a play set. So, the historical playset, or I call it the castle. It looks pretty awesome here. As you see, it has a big slide for Abraham Lincoln, a skateboard for Genghis Khan, and it looks like Bill's hanging out in a torture room. What's interesting about this playset is it's not really just a castle. It looks like 3 scenes from the movie worked into one playset. We have the castle with Napoleon standing at the top guarding it, but in the middle we have a saloon with a Billy and Kid action figure and a breakaway window. The other half seems to be the garage where Bill and Ted would jam out. But it also seems the garage is also a torture chamber. so I'm not really sure. It's kind of odd to have a playset with a castle, a saloon, a garage, and a death chamber all in one. But apparently that's what they were going for. If you worked at Kenner or a big Bill and Ted fan and you know more about this castle playset, hit me up, please. Hit me. I would love to see more information about what all was inside this playset. It looks pretty cool. Or if you got the prototype, I'll take it off your hands, I promise. But let's go back to how Bill and Ted would cruise around town. We saw the bogus car. Now, let's check out the righteous motorcycle. Nothing says you're hanging with your buddy more than a 2-seating motorcycle. Here we have the most excellent motorcycle vehicle ever made, or almost made. This would be 2 motorcycles hooked together, but in the middle will be a seat for a righteous, historical dude. Now we've seen a motorcycle, we saw the jamming truck, but you have to have a cool car if you're going to pick up some bodacious babes. This is kind of a sporty car, has Ted driving it, or is that Bill? That's Keanu Reeves was Ted, right? What the car actually says is unknown. There's not much information about this unreleased line, except what was shown in this catalog at Toy Fair. Now that's a look at the unreleased Bill and Ted toys. If anyone out there has more information about these other than what's in this catalog, please reach out. I would love to know what happened to these prototypes. A lot of the old Star Wars stuff was saved, but these prototypes hopefully wasn't just thrown away, and hopefully someone that worked at Kenner saved them. And if you know that someone, let me know. Thank you for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you get the latest video, and in the comments below, let me know what you think about the Bill and Ted action figure line. This is that Junkman saying good day.